We're gonna go yes or no. Just do you think it's better
Ooh, do I think it's better?
than the old one?
Ooh.
Instagram made a new logo and everyone wants to talk about it. What do you think of the new Instagram logo, Amanda?
I don't love it, mainly because it looks like an entirely different word, and
Oh,
I
interesting.
I have a problem with that. I don't like when the font makes it seem like it's a different word than the word it is. And that's a pet peeve of mine anyway, especially with those weird like cursive things that they like eat, pray, love or whatever, those crazy signs that are supposed to be
Yeah, yeah,
artistic
yeah.
like gibberish, that's kind of what I feel has happened here. And that's what I don't like most about it. I like the strategy behind it. I understand that Instagram now is not what Instagram used to be, and they wanted to come up with a logo that reflected what it is today. But I don't think it did that.
So I do think I think you nailed it. I think, so I'm good with the aesthetic, right? Because there are different ways to judge a brand, right? And so I'm good with the aesthetic. I do think it is not the easiest to read, right? It almost, I'm assuming this is largely custom. It looks like the letters don't go together, right? It
Yes.
looks like they used a couple of different fonts, and we'll use different fonts in a logo sometimes, but it's normally just two, and it's normally to like highlight a certain part of it, right? Like if we want to highlight the Insta versus the gram. So in this, it looks like, the R and the A are connected, the N and the S are connected. And then like some of it's just kind of like hanging out. And you really nailed the real problem. The Instagram itself has evolved so much that it's not what it was supposed to be. And Alan Peters did a really nice reel on this where he called out kind of the trajectory of them changing stuff. And the original issue was that the icon was this like old schooly camera, which was fine when they were just doing photos. And then they evolved that to the gradient, more abstract. It's like still a camera, but
Mhm.
and they did that without evolving the script, right? So
Right.
that new icon did not go with this script at all, the old one. And then they tried to bring this back to make it match that, and it like almost really does it, almost.
Almost.
And I do think aesthetically it's good, but I think you hit the nail on the head. They're running into a problem where what they are is not at all what they were, and they're having a really hard time reconciling that.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, I don't hate the way that it looks. I just hate that it looks like an all new word that is not the word that is the name of the company.
But do you think that's something you'll get used to?
Sure, you can get used to anything. And also I can make it rational too. Now it's like less straightforward and it's social media that's more chaotic and just people put their reality out there and everything is just a mishmash of whatever. So you can say that that's like the rationale behind the logo. So I can make it make sense, but that doesn't mean I like it because I think it reads weird. So that's just, and I'm fully aware that that might be an Amanda thing.
So I do think the uniqueness, we'll call it, makes it very ownable,
Hmm.
right? Which is always, I think, a priority. I don't know that the old one wasn't, though, right? The old one was also so Instagram that I feel like they really owned that. Like, I don't think, even though that's more of a script font that other people have used, I don't think it's really an issue that they had.
Yeah, I kind of wonder
You know what I
why
mean?
yeah, it's just like they really didn't need to do this either, you
Mhm.
know? They could have left
Yeah.
everything as it was and everything would be as it is.
So I think everyone expected them to go to like a more clean modern font, right?
Prob-
Like that was just still the direction
Probably.
everybody was going. And the upside of that, it would have done what you said better, which is communicate the name, right? Which
Mhm.
is not something he does super well. But when you're this big, maybe you can just say fuck it. Like people are going to figure it
That's the
out.
other rationale is that everybody already knows what it is. So they are going to know no matter what the name is. They're not going to mistake it for something else. So I can understand and make it make sense.
Yeah.
I still don't love it. I don't hate it. I just don't love it. And I don't love it because it doesn't look like it says Instagram.
So do you think it's just, we're going to go yes or no? Just do you think it's better
Ooh, do I think it's better?
than the old one?
Ooh, well, I didn't like the old one either, but again, I didn't. And that's just basically because of the script font. Like it's just basic, whatever. You get used to it and that's what it is. And
I also feel like that old font at the time
yeah.
was very trendy, right? Like a
Yeah,
lot of
which got
people were
me
doing
more.
that hand
Sure.
drawn calligraphy script ish thing. But I feel like it was so long ago, it's almost unique now.
Yeah, so I guess I like it the same, which is weird, because I guess I like it the same, and I think it's inconsequential, really, I do,
I
which is, yeah, not the case usually for a
I
logo.
I hate to do this, but I'm just gonna agree with you.
Yeah.
I think it's a wash. I don't think it sucks. I don't think it's amazing. Should we do a little maybe internal experiment and see if we can make something we like?
Wow. I mean, that that's fun, I think. I think we could make something great. I mean, I know we could. Is it a good use of our time? I guess it depends on how
They're just gonna steal it like X did.
if the oh, yeah, right? Do you wanna explain that? Because that's
For those of you who haven't been around long, X in NickelBronx used to be our icon, and we loved it, and we made beautiful animations, and frankly, put a shockingly embarrassing amount of work into really making it our thing. And then when Twitter rebranded to X, it was almost exactly like ours. My son still talks trash to me about why I didn't sue Elon, and does not buy my story that it's not economically feasible for someone like me to copyright sue
it really wasn't.
someone like him.
Shame. It was just such a shame. We couldn't keep it. It was too similar and just very
I mean, it
upsetting.
was almost identical.
Yeah.
I still sometimes want to go back, especially if people keep calling it like tweets and not using the
Right.
X nomenclature the right way. I'm like, maybe it'll come back, but
No, I think that ship has sailed. But as far as us, our team doing it, I think it depends on how excited they would be to give it a try. Because if they're excited about it, like sure, why not? But
listen,
other
we will put it on our 1 day list when we have some more bandwidth. But if you're watching this and really want us to do it, comment and tag us below, and maybe we'll get excited to move it up our priority list. Also, let us know what you think of the Instagram logo.